The supporters of the All Progressives Congress, APC, who were hoping the party would replicate the Ekiti victory in the Osun state gubernatorial election on Saturday, September 22, were disappointed as they failed to win the election in the first ballot. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, polled 254,698 votes while the APC had 254,345, leaving a gap of 353 votes. In the afternoon of Sunday, September 23, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, declared the Osun gubernatorial election as inconclusive. Joseph Ifuape, the returning officer, announced this at the head office of the commission in Osogbo, the state capital. He said the margin between Ademola Adeleke, the candidate of the PDP, and Isiaka Oitola, the candidate of the APC, was not significant enough to declare a winner. Many people felt it was an unimpressive show for the APC, which is the ruling party, to fail to get a clear winning in the election. What could have been responsible for this unimpressive performance? We highlights 5 probable reasons. Non-payment of workers' salary. Top on the list of the reasons that could have jeopardized the APC's chances was the non-payment of workers' salary. Governor Ralph Arigzola started modulated salary payment, half-salary payment, in June 2015 when the state faced an economic crisis. This year's June salary payment marked the 3rd anniversary of half-salary payments in the state. Prior to this time, only workers below level 7 received full salary payment. Workers between level 8 and 12 had been receiving 75% of their salaries, while the state's staff on grade level 13 and above had been receiving 50% of their salaries, in line with the structure. Another major factor that is likely responsible for the poor performance was the crisis that rocked the party during the governorship primary. Sadly, the party failed to reconcile the crisis and many of the aggrieved party members left for another party. The PDP probably chose Senator Ademola Adeleke as its candidate because of the wide popularity he enjoys among the residents of Osun and the political goodwill of the Adeleke family in the state. This, in the end, played out well for the opposition party. No tactical politician will ever underrate the impact of the youths in an electoral process because they constitute a larger percentage of the electorate. Governor Arigbzola's handling of the financial crisis rocking Ekiti University of Technology, LOAC, a university jointly owned by Osun and Oyo states, angered many of the youths in the state. The financial crisis has paralyzed the university's academic structure, leaving many students at home due to incessant strikes. This factor is the consequence of the crisis that hit the ruling party during the primary election, which eventually led to the defection of some party faithfuls. For instance, one of the influential members of the party and former secretary to the state government, Mashood Ekiti, defected to the Action Democratic Party, ADP, alongside his supporters. Ekiti, who was an aspirant for the APC's primary ticket for the September 22 gubernatorial election, withdrew from the primary election, alleging that the party was manipulating the process in favor of Isiaka Oitola, who eventually won the primary. Ekiti eventually emerged the gubernatorial candidates of the ADP, the party which came fourth in the gubernatorial election with 49,726 votes. If Ekiti had stayed back in the APC and delivered the votes to the ruling party, obviously there will not be any need for a rerun.